What's up everybody, it's Soul, and welcome to Elder Kings 2 for a brand new series. It has been almost exactly, if not just a little bit over 2 years since I've done a series in Elder Kings 2, and with the recent release of the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion remaster, I thought that it would just be a great time to jump back in here, just because it's been on my mind. It's something that I've been kind of wanting to do again for a while. I just recently did a Lord of the Rings series for the first time in like a year and a half, so I'm just kind of visiting the old haunts here before we go back to classics like, Aegon and stuff. Also, as a bit of an announcement, I have some kind of major life shifts coming up for the better for this channel. I plan on doing more for the channel in general and making more videos and just being more active, hopefully going back to 3 videos a week. One of those being a rolling series, which is why we're going to start doing that here, especially starting in June when I plan to be a little more free. Anyway, I'm here in the Reaper's Due because in this bookmark I'm actually going to be playing as a bookmark character, which is not something I would normally do, but I've actually done this campaign before and I really liked it, and so I kind of wanted to, instead of making it a single one-off video like I had planned to, I decided that I wanted to make it a proper series because I think I spent like 5-6 hours, maybe 7 playing it, so that's good enough for like, a few episodes. It's a lot of fun. It's a really compelling narrative to start off with, so I think we're gonna have a lot of fun with this. But anyway, I'm gonna try and edit this as little as possible, so it's gonna be mostly just freeform, me talking, doing things on the go, and trying not to do too many cuts. I did one just now because I can't talk, but I probably won't cut those out too much either. Anyway, the Reaper's Due. At the crossroads of Valenwood and Elswyr lie Reaper's March. The arid plain has been contested for centuries when Cicero, a Colovian warlord, made inroads into what he called the South Weald. Yet, even as he proclaims himself king, some pockets of Bosmer resistance endure. The local Cameron scion Mevel rallies her people against the intruders, and the lowborn Nendaer the Ironbark claims the Treethingdon of Vinedusk. Seeing Arenthia fall into chaos, the care of Dune may take the opportunity to expand the Khajiit domain west in emulation of Darloch Bray. Reaper's March has been the graveyard of many ambitions over the years. Who will emerge victorious from the melee? And hopefully it's going to be us. But this person is related to the Cameron kings, the people who used to rule Valenwood and who are, like Mankar Cameron's family. That's that one. I think there's another group down here that are also Cameron. But we're going to be playing as Nendaer the Ironbark. Colovian adventurers, in quotes, are a fact of life in Vinedusk, but the catastrophic rout of the established families about a decade prior spurred some smaller characters to action. One Nendaer the Ironbark is such new blood, for he does not fear the wrath of Mevel Cameron by claiming her thaindom and set his sights on deposing the pretender king in Arenthia. The Camerons have failed. Cicero will fail, but Nendaer can succeed in liberating Reaper's March from him and defending it from others. Showing promise isn't equal to achievements, however, and he could simply meet an early grave by offending so many big characters at once. Can he succeed here in Reaper's March? And that's what we're going to find out. And I hope you guys enjoy this series. There are a few mods that I have running in parallel with this series because I just wanted to try them out. I'll show them on screen right now, and let's get to it. All right, and here we are, and you start off, as you can see, really tiny. So we are Vinedusk, which is just, I think, a county. It's just it's a duchy, actually. A duchy within this. So technically, we don't even have the secondary part of our land. We're just one county. So welcome to Elder Kings 2. I mean, you guys have seen it before. I've played it here many times on the channel. We're playing as Nendaer the Ironbark, owing to your nerves of steel and heart of gold. Describing you as the metallic or as a metallic grot oak or great oak is a fitting metaphor. So he's 79 years young, which I think they can live to be like 200 and something. So he's actually fairly young in terms of elf standards. He is just, he is stubborn though, he's brave, he is a skilled tactician, he's an overseer, he's a plunderer, he's an open terrain expert, flexible leader, and he also gets the apprentice. It's to start off here though, I want to choose a patron, and I usually choose the same one, because I think, the God of Toil, even though I don't have a stewardship focus, this specific pact and like his specific goals, I feel like align with this god a lot, and I'm kind of trying to roleplay here, but Zen assumes the mantle of the God of Toil, vengeance, and payment in kind. Invoked in the face of arduous tasks, he lightens his supplicant's burden, patronizes vendettas, and grants victories in battle. And I feel like this fits our character, and I'm going to try and just play as this character as much as possible, so we're going to do that. We also do need to take our holy site, autumnsite here, at least. But as you can see, we are a different faith. We are the Pact exemption, which is the Green Pact, the sacred set of laws followed by Bosmer to help them live in harmony with nature, is observed very differently by people on the borders of Valenwood. Though they still hold great reverence for the forest, centuries of foreign influence have caused the relations or even abandonment of rules concerning ritual cannibalism and the non-felling of trees. So they are adaptive because they're on the border and they kind of had to be. They do have ritual hospitality, so they do host honored guests still. And we have sacred mindfulness, which men, mare, and even other beings share common concerns, beliefs that guide how they conduct themselves with their fellows. Our faith takes great importance on empathy and understanding and exalts that which gives purpose to life in the arena, friends, family, and dignity. The arena being all of Tamriel. And their virtues are generous, calm, gregarious, fickle, and charismatic negotiator. And we can also check out our culture, which is Arenthi. Reaper's March estranged the Arenthi from their kin as it forced many exemptions to the Green Pact, just to endure constant warfare with the Khajiit and Colovians. Nevertheless, the Arenthi are a steadfast lot, risking life and limb to retain their ancestral lands and rallying against bold warlords and heroic fighters to prevail time and time again. They are known amongst their kin as a crafty and unconventional folk, always thinking outside the box and forsaking traditions that would hinder them. And they get hunting economy, they get dryland dwellers, they get large families, they get deep strike, and they get eye for an eye. I think deep strike just gives you more faster movement speed, less casualties when raiding, less retreat losses. This is actually a really great one. But they speak Bosmer, and they have a couple innovations, but we're not the head of the thing just yet. That would be this lady in autumnsite. And as you can see, she is part of the Cameron Arenthia dynasty. So we are going to have to fight her as an early event, just to take our duchy seat, but we'll worry about that in a second. Obviously, I'm going to choose a warfare focus. Jesus, can't speak. He already has 2 trees filled out to start, so it's pretty solid. I do think authority focus might not be a bad idea, but I'm going to do the chivalry because of that advantage, and we're going to be fighting against bigger enemies from time to time, so I'm going to do this one. He's also pretty solid anyway. He's got like 22 prowess now, and then plus with that, it gives like, what, +3? So I think that's solid. I think we'll do that. And then we'll go down the gallantry, probably, because Never Back Down is great for casualties, and we can try and really lean into our knights, because you can actually use accolades a lot better with elves, because they don't die the second you give them one. My heir is unmarried, which would be my brother, I think. I don't really want to get married yet. I would prefer to wait. I also don't really want to invest in a marriage just yet with even my family member, just because I feel like we're going to get screwed over. There's plenty of other big fish that we can run into over the course. We also have the Cameron Sylvanar, I think, people right next to us, and then down here, yeah, the Cameron Haven. So these are all, Cameron Elderroot, or Eldenroot. There's a bunch of Cameron dynasties around. There's like all sorts of them. Cameron Woodhearth, Greenwood, yeah. So we are Vinedusk. Actually, that armor's sick. So yeah, we're Vinedusk. We're very obscure. By Y'ffre and the Spear, that's who he worships on his thing. I feel like Southweld is bigger than I remember it being, but this is our rival. If you look at our list, we actually have a couple. So we have King Cicero. He took over this area a few years ago, and we do not like him for that. We hate that he's in Valenwood at all. And we also don't like this guy, Thar Jizbara, or Jabarza. This guy sucks. He is a vassal within here. I'm going to have to assume that they won a great victory maybe against this guy. Maybe he was trying to push them out or hold them off, or they tried to and they got just yeeted or something. I'm not sure. To start off with, though, we got Bosmer Stalkers, which are fantastic ranger units. So I'm probably going to do those. And I think this is from the More Men-at-Arms for the Elder Kings 2 mod, and also you get a +20 bonus. It's insane. I'm gonna max these out. I don't mind taking the penalty, which is not a lot anyway, because if I attack them, this is only 50 prestige, right? So it's not a big deal. I'm just gonna take it, and I'm gonna try and max them up. I'll do to this much, that's fine. And then we'll get that up there. Level of fame is below expected. I can create an accolade, which I probably would do with my sister. I don't think so. They're not that good. I don't feel like they're good for that. Let me try and get my Greenkeeper to endorse me. I have a couple family members that can get married. We'll wait. I feel like I should wait on that. I'm definitely going to declare war on her in a second because I want that 1400 unit. And he's also really great at raiding too. So if you look around this area, you can actually see that from the intro too. There's a couple different peoples here, and if we look at the de jure border, what I would like to do is try and hold all of this to start. This is the first thing. My goal is to just take Valenwood because it's clearly in the wrong hands, whatever the hell this is going on. This is the 440 start, so the Colovian estates are fighting the Akadviri Potentate, so you will see that going on in the background, as well as Skyrim's conflict that's going on up here. I think that's enough of a preamble. I don't think there's any unique building here. Okay, that's wrong, there is. This is the Watch on the March. Founded by the legendary Nendaer the Ironbark, which is me, the Vinedusk Lookout stands as the headquarters of the Vinedusk Rangers, an elite force of Bosmeri scouts, hunters, and archers. From their hidden bastion at the edge of Reaper's March, they strike silently and disappear like mist among the trees. A blend of nature and steel, the Lookout is not a grand fortress, but a deadly one, carved from living wood and grown for war. The The ranger's first outpost looks over the borderlands. Its eyes always turn towards the wilds. So technically, I would assume that this is because it's like amongst this mountain range, so they're sort of like protecting the heart of Valenwood. But I think one thing I'm not so sure on about this mod is I wonder if it actually... I can't remember if the stalkers are the main one that we would get before, or if that's like because of the more men-at-arms for Elder Kings 2, and that sort of like overrode it. But I think this is the one that they get anyway. I'm like pretty positive that they don't get like their own unique ranger. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong though. I'm gonna give... Oh, mistake. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do it like this. This is fine. Let's check out our council just to see if we have anybody that sucks. Actually, everybody's okay. They're fine. They're not too bad. Nobody's like exceptional. I could put my sister here because she actually likes me, so I wouldn't have to worry about swaying her. Yeah, get out of here. And then I don't think anybody... You would be a much better spy master, so I'm not sure why you're there. This person's not very strong anyway, so again, not sure why you're there. My courtier, she doesn't like me because of something. I guess we could still work on swaying her if we just make her our steward. She's still our realm priest? I think that's just a bug. Player heir. He's pretty good at this. Brother-in-law spy master, your player heir, and brother and chancellor. I feel like you'd be better here because I think I saw somebody that had like a solid... Yeah, this is good. Perfect. I think that's a fine spread. 12, 10, 15, 18. Yeah, that works. Should I get a spouse? I don't feel like I should. I feel like I should just wait till I can marry into one of the dynasties. The Ward of Silvermoor, which is like way too far, I think. Yeah, I'm not even going to be going over there for a while, so I'm not going to worry about it. Ideally, I would like to marry either with these guys. In the past, and the last time I did this, I married with them because this lady ended up getting Conqueror, and it was the only way I could not die. But let's hit start very briefly, and we'll get these up. So my realm priest now likes me. Let's see what sort of decisions we have here. So we don't get anything down here, which kind of sucks. Besides like our narrative that we're going to follow. Oh, and here we go. Actually, this is somebody. So this would be the Dawn Leaf. And this would be marrying into the Cameron dynasty. And she is... Actually, she's not bad. She's a rapacious skeptic. She's very young. Experimental, pretty, handsome. She's born under the thief. She's also a mage, so we could make her a court mage. I feel like this might... the problem is, again... I want to marry somebody with prestige, because I feel like he wants to like prove himself, but he probably wouldn't do it yet. He's probably more concerned about like securing this first. That's kind of like what my main goal is as well. I'm going to turn this up to 4, and then just get our opening gambit underway here. And I don't really need to wait, but I kind of just want this to replenish like a little bit more than this. Yeah, 1200. We'll get like a month or two go by, and then I'll strike them. He cast a hostile spell on me. Cast burden on me. What a loser. I should probably work on... I mean, I don't think I'm above murder. But it says it's very hard, and I don't see... I could challenge him to a fight. I'm missing 31. Interesting, okay. I'm gonna let this get up to like 13 something. Should be within the next like month or so. We'll see. We'll see. With series like this, I typically... Yeah, that's fine. I typically don't like to use... I'm gonna take autumnsite because it's our Holy Land too. I don't like to typically do cuts or stuff. I like to just sort of like let things happen in the moment. So I hope that you guys will like enjoy that here as we're playing today. Oh yeah, easy win. Our boys coming down. Our first strike into enemy territory. I feel like we shouldn't do this. 10 months. Oh, it's so long. We could hit them. Okay, we're not going to lose anything. I think he gets a pretty solid bonus anyway. Yeah. Someone's planning to kill me? Jesus, hold on. We're going to have to probably do this. Even though I don't want to. Yeah. It had a 95% success chance. Good lord. Our level of splendor has increased. Enemy ally joins war. Have we captured anybody? We captured one dude. He's okay. I mean, he's also from the Imperial Cult, and I feel like we... Oh, I get stressed, though. Renounce your claims. Oh, who is this? This is a prince. Oh, interesting. So you would lose your claim on my land. I wonder, who are you? Oh, okay. What an interesting person to recruit, actually. Or to find. I'm also going to demand that you convert after you renounce your claim, so bye-bye. You will follow the true path. Get out of here. What a loser. Unbelievable. Family members can get married. I feel like we might actually need that sooner than later, but now there's nobody for him to marry, so we'll just deal with it. It's fine. Everything's fine. I do want to raid. I cannot believe someone's already trying to murder me. Let me... Yeah, actually, you're fine. My brother-in-law, too. Which is weird. Who's married to who? I have 3 siblings. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I want to take this series like not necessarily slow, but I want to be more intentional when I make these videos now, because I feel like my last series, or one of the series before that, it was a little bit more... It felt like I was rushing when I don't have to. And so I would prefer that we keep it that way. This person's hiding something. Let me ask my friend to investigate. And we're done. So the war took about 9 months. The warden or the ward of autumnsite, we get the shrine of this cairn, and this is our holy site. So now that we've unlocked it, I believe... Let me look at the map again. Let me look at the map. Yeah, so now autumnsite is in our control, and we get a bonus to monthly prestige, which is actually 20%, which is really solid. We need to work, though. Hit go. Seems innocent. We're going to do this, and I think we also... I think this is already our faith. Yeah, it's Pact exemption, so this is fine. We can build a holy site here in the future. I would probably build something like desert agriculture. Or maybe like a hunting ground, just because hunting grounds give nice bonuses to raids. Or like, oh, militia camps probably, because I could station my skirmishers here. I had pretty much done this run before, and I just had skirmishers in these Bosmer stalkers. Like, that was it. This guy's not super strong, actually. I think the biggest thing that he has against me are these. No, not even that. So I cannot remember. It was somebody that I had to fight against, and they had like the perfect counter to my rangers, and it sucked. But I don't think that's right now. And I think I can actually just start going raiding, honestly, once this is replenished, because we need a little bit more. I became the culture head. Cool. Should we focus on something else? For innovations, war magics, ballistas. Honestly, how long would this take? 66 years, that's too long. Fortified tribal hold is a good one because we are tribal. Field master field. Oh. That's cool. Anything in the back? No. We'll do that one. That way we can fortify our things. Hopefully I'll be able to take this guy on if he fights me. New Dynasty Legacy. I think we should probably do... I like rightful rulers because of the control bonus. House members will not need a salary when appointed to court positions. That's a pretty good one. I do like that one. I like House of Warriors because of the night effectiveness bonus, and I did say I was going to lean into that. I know I normally pick that, but I feel like because I am going to actually use accolades this time. Do you have any gold? Or are you going to raid me? Because if you come up there, I'm going to be pissed. What are you looking at? Okay, yeah, you're fine. Did we capture anybody? Oh, we did. Uh-oh, here we go. Get a little prestige from this battle, probably. This is just a baby. And I can't just execute you, so I'm going to... I don't really know. Oh, 50 gold, actually. Hell yeah. Never mind. Bye-bye. There we are. Alright, so... what I would like to do, in our tribal holding maybe, should we get war camps? Okay, so we do need a little bit more. This would be... That's Archer Cavalry. The market is good, because we get more supply limit. Yeah, there's not a lot of buildings you can actually build as these guys, but if you take over feudal sites, you can obviously use their buildings. Because I'm trying to get up to like 200, and I'd like to start coming down here. Ooh, Fire and Blood. Let's just do Bounty's Plunder. Because I don't need the development thing just yet. I don't see anything. This garrison's too big. These guys are really strong. Looks like everything's been raided. I kind of want to return back real fast, and then I'll tempt fate here. Cool. And then I'll come over here. We can also do like a pilgrimage because they're pretty big to their culture. Oh, actually might be okay. He might not get up. He might just chill. I'm going to keep on... I'm going to raise this up one more time. Because I don't think we lose anything while they're standing up anyway. I can ransom this guy. How many prisoners? I want to make sure I keep track of these because last time I was doing this, I just had so many. This guy's actually really solid. The 2 moons. I'm going to recruit you. You're also pretty solid. I'm also going to recruit you. You know what? You're also not too bad, but I will let you go. This is a baby, so I'm going to let you go. You are also just fine. I'll let you go. You... Actually, you know what? If you would not accept a recruitment, I'm going to gain a weak hook on you. That way I can ask you to do that, because this is... Actually, you'd be an excellent marshal. Even though I don't know if he would do that. Would he do that? Would he? Well, I guess it said his faith is more flexible. I know he wants to kick these people out, but I don't think he would care about ruling over them necessarily. Maybe? That's what I'm kind of trying to say to myself. This guy, my courtier. Oh, you'd actually make an excellent realm priest. But I don't want to do that. Because that seems stupid. You're really good, and I do want to demand a conversion of you. And now you will accept. Huge brain. You will be a marshal, actually. You're excellent. And I'm going to sway you now. Cool. You're excellent as well. So I'm going to put you here. I'm going to have you work on domestic affairs because we are going to get some, like, kind of eclectic bunch here going on. This guy I'll keep here because he's fine. Do we have any weird courtiers that hate me? Actually, you're pretty solid. I might recruit you just for the 10 gold. Some of them don't like me, but I feel like we're okay. Personal physician, they're not so bad. My sister would be better, and I'm gonna have her work on her skills. Caravan master, that's a pretty solid bonus there. Cowardly lackey would be better, so they don't like betray me. I'm gonna also have you improve your skills. Master of the horse is fine, but I don't think we actually need this. It's good for knights, but master of the hunt is better. Because we definitely want that. Irrational blackguard is fine. I'll have him do this. Personal champion. My player heir, he would probably kill me. He would probably think about it. What is this? What is Master of Horse again? Travel speed, knight effectiveness. I'll have my marshal do it. So I have some Khajiit in here, and I think advantage when commanding our own armies is great. So I'm gonna like lean into that as well. Yeah, I enjoy when I slow down more. I get kind of stressed out, or at least a little overwhelmed when I like don't pay attention to what I'm doing, because you know you quickly like stop noticing things. What do you want us to make? Wants to forge regalia? I mean, sure. Let's see what you make. Why not? We got the money. I mean, the money's not that useful to me as a tribal anyway. Oh, he wants to attack me. I like literally did not mean to click through that, but this is fine. Oh! Uh-oh. Okay, well this is not fine. Let me hire... you, well, actually, who should I hire? Archers and spellblades, what do you guys do? Heavy cavalry. Oh, here we go. Legion of the Brigand Emperor. So we have war mages, which I will actually have sit here at Vinedusk, because I'm a little nervous, because I'm definitely going to lose. My brother just died in war. My new player heir. God, it's... Jesus. Well, not a great start to this. And I lost all that raid loot that we just got. I'll make my caravan master do this. Hopefully I can hold out, because he's probably... What does he want? The Ward of Autumnsite? The one we just got? I see. I'm gonna try and replenish my troops a little bit here. Let's see. I kind of want... Chivalric Dominance might be good. Okay, we'll take this one for sure. He's gonna make the mistake of coming into my territory, and I get a good bonus here, so this is fine. That is a shame that we lost that. Okay, so we just got a level of Splendor because we beat him back. And he... How much will he owe me if we lose this? Okay, so that's like the gold we would have made in the raid anyway. Okay, that's fine. And then we'll have a truce against him too, which is what I would prefer. I always want them to employ both strategies. I never even read that one. A name to remember. Yeah, in memory of my sister. Is she dead too? What the hell? She died? Oh, a while ago. A different sister. Only the Valenwood guides me. Yeah, let's just get that bonus to piety. Might come in handy later. Okay, we're chilling. Thank God I had the money to buy this. These guys are great, actually. I use them a ton because they're the only mages that you can pretty much grab. I wonder if I get the bonus if I sit here. See if he comes back over. So we just swayed him. I feel like we're just dancing around each other. I'm gonna bait him in. There we go. Got him. Perfect. That's exactly what you want. And this is my rival too, so I'm beating him in a couple battles. Perfect. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Absolutely perfect. Who did we lose? My caravan master? God, there's nobody good. Let's see. All right, I think we're gonna be in the clear now. So I'm gonna try and work on taking something like this, even though it's 10 months. What did he make me? Very small bonus to prestige, but I mean, I'll take it. It was cheap. He doesn't have enough troops, so I feel like we're gonna be fine. There's one. I gained the trait wounded, and now I'm not. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And we captured, actually, Queen Magna, his wife, I believe. That is his wife. I could demand a conversion, but I feel like I would just hold on to her. Could execute your wife. I feel like I would. He's already my rival. Yeah, I'm gonna kill her. I know he's just. I know he is, but I feel like that would... He's also stubborn, and I feel like that would overrule that. This guy's my rival, right? I want him to suffer, so now you're a widow. Congratulations, guy. That's what happens when you invade Valenwood. We have to be relentless. No mercy. Here he comes. I'm kind of just having to bait him in over and over again because he does not want to come down here. God, what a beautiful time. So just the first opening loss, but other than that, we're doing great. Did we capture anybody? Okay, so just his wife that we've now killed. All of these take about 10 months, so they're probably not even worth the losses that we're going to accrue. Yeah. Camp dispute. They're fighting. I feel like... Oh, they resolved it. Nice. I told them to get over it. And they did. Love it when things work out my way. Perfect. Perfect, 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 perfect. And he did recruit some mercenaries, it looks like, and I think this should end it. Perfect. Excellent. No prisoners. Honorable Lackey wouldn't be bad for you. Honestly, as a bodyguard. An irrational blackguard? Actually could go really well. Why are you so sick? Oh, you don't live very long. And I'll take that 200 gold, thank you. Bye-bye, loser. Thank you, thank you. So let's do... Should we do war camps? That'll give us some bonus to levies, and it will increase skirmisher damage and toughness, but that would only be if they were stationed there. I feel like... I mean, I can't construct anything here. That's true. I totally forgot about that. Can't declare war on you. I could declare war on you now. For one of these territories, because I already have this bonus against you. Also, my other rival is like right here. He's the Duke, so I would probably, what, attack you first? Which Baron is this? Probably this, because then we'll be touching Windscar, and I can probably try and work on... I could send this guy a gift, maybe, and work on swaying him. Perhaps, and then I might be able to convince him to become my de jure, but this is our border anyway. So I'm going to try and use these mages to my advantage while I still have them. I can also probably replenish that. Have you work on autumnsite again. Yeah, I'll come over there. Because he seems like he wants to attack Vinedusk. What a good opening gambit, honestly. I'm excited. I'm enjoying the beginning of this video. I gotta catch him up. Doesn't matter who's where. Should be fine. I don't think he has any allies either, especially now that we killed his spouse. I don't think... Does he have any kids? He's got, like, children. And I'll have these dudes just chill right here. And I think, honestly, Never Back Down would be great for us, too. Once we get a better knight, like somebody with some actual chutzpah, we'll work on this as well. I'm going to have you just chill here for now. No, wait. Go this way. Actually, we might win this just right now. I didn't even realize it was at 82% already. Hold on. Gotta catch this nerd. I'm not even gonna bother. Oh! This person wanted my claim! Okay, well, I'll become rivals with her. I mean, that makes sense. We talked about that in the opening gambit, how she was sort of, like, jealous of us. Taking what she views as her rightful seat, which is in Vinedusk. So now we're rivals, which is good. And I'll take this, which kind of sucks because it is across the water, but it will give me a better spot to raid from, I think. Yeah, okay, cool. Battle for Vinedusk over here. Oh! What a fitting... Oh boy. I will take a moment to survey the littered Valenwood of Vinedusk, strewn with Vinedusk and Southwell dead, before turning to the shackled prisoner of war. At last I have my rival King Cicero in my hands in victory, and our war is now all but assured. I submit. Release me and you will have what you want. Should I make him wounded, or should I kill him? I feel like I would. I wouldn't gain anything negative. And we want him gone, so I'm going to kill him. And I will then take this. So now I do not have that rival anymore. He's dead. So I killed him and his wife. I mean, she would have a reason to dislike me, I would think. Executed on my orders. Someone's planning to kill my prisoner. I didn't even know I had a prisoner. Who is this? You can go. Just go. I don't want you in my prison. I don't want to just hold on to people. Oh, we lost our mercenaries. That's a bummer. I'm gonna make you guys maxed out. So, 1 or 800 of those. Honestly, what I like to do is just get like probably 3 Bosmeri stalkers, full regiments, so 800 of them each. And there we go. And then should be solid. 16 months, war is over. We've taken this spot here, right here, and I can actually hold on to that as well. But we do need to work on converting it, as well as promoting our culture, which we'll do a Renthi because that's my culture. No, you would not accept, but you would get destroyed if I just rolled up. But what I would kind of prefer to do, I think, would just be to do a little raiding, because I don't need to expand just yet. I'm going to raise local raiders. But where is there even anywhere to raid is the question. Oh, you know what? There isn't. Never mind. I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, because how long... Where's my diplomacy tree? Is that this one? No. Oh, does it not have it on this version? Oh well. What's my truce with you looking like? 9 months, actually, so not too long. We can probably take this, too. Because what's the kingdom title for this? I think it's Southweld. Yeah, it's just this, which is way too many. I mean, we're not even there yet. We're not even close. But I do want to take this, all of this anyway, so you're fighting against them. They're actually getting quite strong. I would probably say just conquer, because this is a nice little bowl for us to hold on to. And that would give me just like even more security in this region. And I honestly could just recruit these, where are they at? These guys again. Because they're great at making sieges faster. Which is what I typically like to do. Finished increased county control task. I want you to do that here. I do not have an heir, and I'm still unmarried. So nobody's crazy. Someone's scheming against me. Let the traitor be known to all. Yeah, a little brutal, maybe. Maybe I'm just a little bit of a brutal guy, but I think that it's fine, considering the circumstance. So Rehan is swayed all the way. Uh-oh. Whoever's plotting to kill me might actually kill me. I'm definitely a little worried about that. The max is 80%. Let me see if there's any courtiers that don't like me. Dismiss. Anybody else? You. Oh, I'm missing it. That wasn't it. That is stressful. I wonder where I could find it, maybe? Hostile scheme resistance. Is there anything else we can do for this? Personal champion, maybe? An honorable lackey? We could just get a couple different people. Okay, we don't have anybody else. So hopefully, when the time comes, one of them ends up dying in my stead, because it would be a real shame if we just ended up losing because of that. So now we have taken this as well, Windscar, and it's actually about to be completed. So that's really solid. I love to see that. I'm gonna go here. Because this is minus 100%. I'm gonna withdraw from view, maybe? Because what are you at? 11 skirmishers, you're inferior. It's a very rude thing to say about somebody, but whatever. I wonder who it would be. It's gotta be one of my rivals, right? It's probably this fucking guy. If I had to guess. I really hope it doesn't work. Uh-oh. It's at 80% success. Whew, that's stressful. Let's see who's in here. Actually, you'd be great at, I think, something. So let's recruit you. I'll demand a conversion. You won't accept. I'll get a hook on you then. So we'll play it that way, I guess, if you want to be crazy about it. And I'll recruit you. You're okay. Actually, you can be ransom, so... For whatever that's worth to me. Caravan Master, you're okay with that. Antiquarian, maybe that guy? I cannot remember what I saw in him, but I wanted him. A fearless villain? I don't know if I want a fearless villain is the thing. A curse undone. Oh, she died. She died in her sleep. What the hell? Alright, so I know exactly who it is then. It's gotta be one of my rivals. It's probably this dude. So I had to do a cut there. I have to do a little bit of metagaming because we don't have an heir. I wouldn't mind playing as a kid, but this dude will kill me, so I have to. I'm going to show you myself doing it. He has this scheme against me, and I'm going to make him abandon it. I'm sorry. I would like this to be a series. Please do not hate me. I just don't want to have to deal with that right now, especially because we just started, and I feel like this has a lot of promise, and I would really hate for us to lose any potential fun just because I die in episode 1, which I was going to because I did die. I need to do some raiding, so let's do that. And we can actually raid into here. I don't typically like to raid my own when I play as this character, or at least the one time I've done it. I act like I've played as him a ton. I've only done it the one other time, but I don't typically like to raid other Bosmer, but I just need money, so I will take that ransom. Thank you. I need, I shouldn't say money, I need prestige so that I can go to war with that guy to the south and claim the rest of my de jure duchy, and then we'll be able to probably call it this episode. Maybe we'll do a pilgrimage too, that could be nice, because our faith is obviously really important to us, I feel like, anyway. It seems like it has, you know, it's unique, it's got a lot going for it. Let's see, he can hold 422, that's actually insane. I will probably raid all of Sylvanar. He cannot raid me because we have, or they, I should say, can't raid me because we have a truce. Follower of Stendar. Okay. Sparring grounds are done. In where is that? Oh, we actually have something here. We have an arena. That's really cool. Okay, that's cool. Hell yeah. Should I station these guys here instead? Cannot do that anyway. Whatever. We'll just keep on trucking. I hope you guys like this series. I don't typically see people playing down in Valenwood as much, so I was like, I wanted to maybe do something with the Reach, but then I was like, yeah, but everybody plays in the Reach. Everybody plays in Skyrim. Everybody plays in Morrowind. And I've already done 2 really big series. My very first big series on the channel was playing as Anvil, which is my favorite. I love that. And I played as the Sea Snakes as well, which I really liked too, because I made an empire, I think, of all of High Rock and all of Alinor, which is really sick. And then with this one, I think I just made the entirety of Cyrodiil, which was awesome. And with this one, I would like to make the entirety of Valenwood eventually. But for now, we're small. We're trying to secure the border as much as we can, anyway. Loyalty and respect, household guard. I honestly wouldn't mind. Peacemaker is really good. I will take household guard first. This one is fantastic for war focused players. He's only 86. I think when I played as him last time, he ended up living to be like 200 and something, so we have a lot of promise ahead of us. This guy's going to accept this as well. So a ton of money coming our way, which we can mostly just use for, like, raids, or not raids, getting more mercenaries. Sorry, I'm just thinking. I kind of want to do, should we do a... Oh, wait, what is this going on? Uh-oh. He's encroaching into them. What are you attacking for? Just the bottom? Okay. As long as it's just the bottom and not the whole thing, I'll be fine. Propose a non... Oh, no, I wouldn't. He would say no to that for sure. Especially if you're right on the border. Sorry. I might even end up encroaching into your territory just to make sure it's secure. Bounteous plunder, and then one last one, and then we'll go back, and then I'll have about 200 prestige. And I actually don't even have a negative prestige anymore. I don't have negative prestige anymore, which is crazy. I kind of want another regiment of Bosmeri Stalkers. But we'll worry about that probably when we're a little bigger, because I'm still just a Duke. Or Tree Thane, I think is what they're called, right? Excellent. Excellent, excellent. I would like to attack you for my... Well, I guess, I mean, I could offer you vassalage. I actually would say yes with a cultural exemption. Huh. Yeah, why not? There we go. And now we have a powerful vassal who... He's a vindictive opportunist. He's an okay spy master. I may need to... I'm going to send you a gift. We'll have to start slowly making you, come around to my way. But I'm glad that I didn't have to go to war for that, because sometimes you just don't want to. We've got about 5 minutes left on my little timer here, and I also want to stress that I would like community input in this series as well. That's kind of something that I've not been able to incorporate as much as I would like to in previous series, mostly because I haven't had the time to just give myself the space between recordings. This one, the first 2 are not going to be able to afford you that because I'm going to be out of town next weekend, and I kind of have to record ahead of time. But after that, we should be good. I should be able to expel monsters. I think gives me the whole thing, right? Conquer the county will be cheaper, though. We'll do this. I know that I just increased those men-at-arms, and then I'm just going to war again, but trust me, I have a plan. Alright, so we're getting rid of the goblins. We're actually making really great progress, and it's already over. Jesus. Excellent. I love to see it. Okay, so, and this is also a goblin holding, which is fantastic. And that's just another territory for me. We can ransom this king, who is... Oh, is this your husband? Oh, geez. I'm sorry. Didn't realize that I stole your husband. I have that effect. I have that effect, I've been told. Yeah, we need plenary assemblies, which I think is what I'm researching right now. Which will be done in probably like 1,000,000 years, let's see. 56 years. I mean, we'll get there for sure in the series. Like, absolutely. Because I think it's been, what, 7 years since the start? I want to recruit a court mage if we can. Or we can... It just depends on, I guess, what we're looking for. Conquer County. Because what is my... There's got to be like another duchy over here, yes? You're part of this duchy. You're part of this duchy. You're part of Arenthia. I have this. You have this. I see. Okay. I'm following. These guys are... Wow, he's got no troops left. You're pretty strong, but you're not going too crazy. Elden Root always just does something wild every single time I play this. They're just the worst. With Southweld, honestly, getting up to Illustrious, I think would get us what? We'd be able to do the Duchy invasion. So let's do a hunt. Hunts are also sacred to the Bosmer. So, right? Or am I mistaken? Sacred mindfulness. It doesn't say. I wonder if that's the Green Pact, actually. Oh, no, they're not allowed to do it. So we are allowed to do it. So I would say it's fine for us. Let's go to the Crystal Corner. And let's just make it expensive. Let's make it a substantial party with flushing gangs and everything. We'll do it to slay a beast. And it's only going to cost us 134. And we'll do that, and we'll hopefully get a decent amount of prestige along the way. We're making camp. We're here. We're chilling. 46% chance. It looks like my minigame keepers and flushers. Various foxes. You can seek a fox or a leopard. This would make it decrease greatly. I kind of want to try. Just to see. As I hunted through the jungle of Crystal Corner, I found myself presented with a unique dilemma. In my hands, I held the power to select a bone that would shape the narrative of my arrows. Well, that's interesting. The true and tested bone of deer would do the trick. I've never seen this pop up before. Let's do this one. 49% is fine. Oh, as the hunt goes on through the jungle, me and a group find ourselves surrounded by plant-like creatures shaped like a female humanoid who commanded a group of wild cinch leopards. I heard someone shout, "Spriggans!" before the kerfuffle started. Spriggans are known as sacred protectors of nature, highly revered by those who worship nature in their daily practices. I can't help but wonder if this area is being targeted by hunters too much. We're going to definitely retreat, get away from them. We have cornering the leopard. I'm going to ride after it. 57% chance. Hopefully we don't lose it. Someone shot an arrow at me on accident. I've read all these a million times, so I can just summarize. The white stag. What the hell? We got a legendary sighting? We weren't even hunting it. Oh my god. Well, we gained 450 prestige still. So, not the worst thing. And apparently we also spotted the white stag. And we've gone to the Watch on the March, which we've already read before. Interesting. Wait a minute. So can we do a legendary hunt? Oh, we can. I have to wait 11 months to do a hunt, so we can actually hunt the white stag. So we spotted the white stag while we were there. We're going to definitely have to keep that in my brain, because I hope I don't forget. Because knowing me, I will forget. I have about 50 seconds left here, so I'm going to say that we're good here for episode 1. We've made a pretty substantial little area for ourselves. If you're wondering what I mean by 50 seconds, I set timers so that I know how long I'm supposed to record for, which I think is useful. And I think we've done a pretty good job here so far. I would say that going forward, I kind of want to also sort of start like creeping into them because they have Treehenge, which is one of our holy sites, the sacred site housing the spirits of past green ladies, eternal defenders of Valenwood. Once pure and tranquil, this resting place has become a battleground of purpose and corruption. Purified and honored once more, the spirits offer silent guidance to the pious, strengthening the Green Pact's chosen. Anyway, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you will enjoy this series. I plan on them being weekly, but if you would like them to be more frequently, I can try and maybe do 2 a week. Just let me know in the comments. They will at least be weekly for this first 2 weeks, because if you want them more than once a week, I could probably do them on like Mondays and Fridays and then do other videos Tuesdays and Thursdays, because I am going to be doing this as a more full-time thing. So just let me know. As always, I'm Sol. This has been Elder Kings 2. This is the Fury of Vinedusk. And for my members, I'm going to be changing the membership thing at the end of the screen. I'm no longer going to be reading the Paladin members because the members, they just change too much. But you will get your little name shown up at the end of the video, and I still appreciate you very much. But that's going to be for me. As always, I'm Sol, and I will happily see you in the next one.